Those who eat my flesh and drink my blood abide in me, and I in them. These words from today's gospel reveal to us the goal of Christian life, as well as the means by which to attain that goal. Union with Jesus, which is fostered and strengthened by the Most Holy Eucharist. St. John Bosco's ministry to young people was centered on the Eucharist. The end goal of all of Don Bosco's efforts, his teaching and catechesis, his retreats and pilgrimages, his music and drama and games, all of these activities, all of these programs were aimed at leading people into union with Jesus. Don Bosco used to tell his students, "My dear boys, love Jesus in the Eucharist, and you shall be truly happy." This was the secret to the joy which filled Don Bosco's oratories. It was that his boys were encouraged to receive Holy Communion frequently, even daily in some cases, which was rare in that day. And as a result of their union with Jesus, their hearts were filled with the joy that only Jesus could give, a joy that is a foretaste of heaven. Besides encouraging his students to receive Holy Communion frequently, Don Bosco also encouraged them to make visits to the Blessed Sacrament. He used to tell the boys, "If you want to be lukewarm, make few visits to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. If you want to be good, make many visits. If you want to be very good, make very many visits." He also used to tell them that it's enough just to say one Our Father, one Hail Mary, and one Glory Be before the tabernacle. For even a brief visit to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament merits many graces. Some of Don Bosco's students used to go above and beyond the bare minimum when it came to devotion to Jesus in the Eucharist. And one such student was Dominic Savio, who ended up being canonized. Don Bosco says that Dominic made multiple visits to the Blessed Sacrament daily, often inviting other boys to come along with him. And so he engaged in pure ministry. He was an apostle to his peers. On many occasions, Dominic would even interrupt his own recreation time just to spend a few minutes with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Don Bosco says that there were many mornings when Dominic would remain so wrapped in prayer before the tabernacle that he would pray right through breakfast, right through morning recreation, through class. He was unaware that any time had passed at all when he was wrapped in ecstasy in the presence of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Such was Dominic Savio's Eucharistic devotion. Frequent reception of Holy Communion and visits to the Blessed Sacrament. These are the means by which we can deepen our union with Jesus. For as we read in today's Gospel, those who eat his flesh and drink his blood, those who adore Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, abide in him, and he in them, and they will live forever. A bit of advertising for my own parish. We're blessed to have a Eucharistic adoration chapel that's open 24/7, and we have so many devout parishioners who sign up for holy hours for different intentions. This was really the origin of my own vocation as a Salesian priest. I remember when I first got involved in youth ministry at the Salesian parish, I signed up for a holy hour, and I would bring a stack of books, the Bible, the Catechism, Lives of the Saints, and I would sit before Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, read, and speak to him. And eventually he spoke into my heart a religious vocation. And so for all of those who are trying to discern their vocation, I would encourage you to do so in front of the Eucharist. Because even when we're sitting there and we're struggling with distraction, with fatigue, Jesus is still working on us. So many graces flow out from the Eucharist. What I like to do often is picture the divine mercy image, the white ray and the red ray, flowing out from the Blessed Sacrament, the heart of Jesus, the Eucharistic heart, and flowing into the hearts of all those who sit in front of him. Jesus in the Eucharist is our love and the source of all of our joy.